AEW. No, we gotta talk about Jon Moxley. Now, shouts out to AEW real quick because this is what I'm talking about. I gotta give them their flowers on this one. I gotta give them a shout out on this one. They got people talking about something. Even though, of course, there's always other news, there's always other stuff going on, but at least on Dynamite, people actually got something that they are intrigued by. So good. But now, we just have to see where this goes. Now, could this Jon Moxley, if you hear rappers in the back, that's me rolling up. So this is the roll up edition, y'all. But anyway, Jon Moxley comes out and tell Tony Schiavone, I don't know if this is going to go over your head, something like that. This is no longer your company. You're not your company anymore, right? Something to that note. So with that being said, we have a lot of speculations that's going on. There's a lot of claims that Shane McMahon could have something to do with this. The EVPs, the Elite could have something to do with this. This could be like chapter 2 somewhat of the EVP takeover. Like it's all types of questions. Now I'm gonna say what this is and what this sounds like to me. This sounds like TNA 2010 when the Immortal was ushered in, was getting built up. That's what this sounds like. Reason why Moxley is basically Sting in this situation. He's warning everybody something's coming, even though he's coming off like somewhat of a bad guy. They beat up the security for no reason, or shit like that. Him and Serena Shafir. So this is a little bit different element, but it feels like the same thing. The build up to Immortal. And we know Shane McMahon is always involved in some type of authority figure type of angle, corporation and the authority or whatever, best in the world shit he was doing. That was just horrible times. Not all those times, but definitely at best in the world shit was just ridiculous. Mad heat though, don't get me wrong. That guy know how to get heat. I know that for sure. But this just comes off as TNA 2010 all over again. Instead of Moxley saying 10, 10, 10, Moxley might just be saying that alludes to this is not your company anymore and talking in riddles. So there's going to be a lot of something's coming, is be prepared, it's going to take up blah, blah, blah. Hostile takeover invasion type of angle for what everybody's speculating. And I think it could definitely be that situation. It could be mixed up with the devil situation where we were trying to figure out who's the devil and how many is it, and whatever the case may be. And that was a hell of a story. Because look where that ended up. But this could be good. Who really knows? We'll just have to wait and see. So like I said, I gave it a kudos for at least making us interested in something to look forward to stay tuned with. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Now, is Moxley staying in this situation? Is Moxley the good guy, but he might just come off as the bad guy? Is that the case? Is it Shane McMahon and a group of other guys that he's going to get pulled up? Are Marina Shafir and Moxley the freedom fighters? Or is the reverse where they are the invaders telling you what's going on? But now this kind of leads to a question. Is the BCC a thing anymore? Danielson did just win the world title, and it seems like Danielson will be facing Jack Perry. I have no idea why that would be happening when you got all these people that could be facing Danielson. I don't know why AEW just pulled the WWE versus Cody. Cody versus Logan Paul. They just pulled the WWE move right there. right away. He's already like, why is he fighting for the world title out of anybody? Not that I'm mad about Jack Perry. Like, I just don't understand the situation. You have plenty of people you can build up to fight for the world title. Hell, give it to Nigel McGuinness. He just came back. Why not? He been taking shots at Danielson forever. That would be something just to warm up for the first month. And then I don't know how long Danielson is going to be champ, but it's not about Danielson. But hey, what if Danielson's a part of it? I mean, let's just link up certain things that may not even make sense. Jack Perry is going for the world title. Why is he going for the world title all of a sudden? You know what I'm saying? Yet he's a champ. Who knows? That could be a lot to do with a lot of different things. You never know where all this can lead up to, because does the elite have something to do with it? If they do, okay, we got Jack Perry, who's cool with the EVPs, the elite. He's a part of the elite, going for the world title. That's a BCC member, Daniel Bryan. This all could be led up to something. Who knows? Who really knows? And I have to say, AEW, thank you for making me intrigued. Because you got people talking about it. That's the beauty. You got people talking about an angle. Not bullshit and all this other stuff that AEW usually get. You got people talking about an angle. So thank you for that. But could this be good? Could this be bad? It's really not much information I can even pick up from this. Basically, who would be on Team Shane McMahon if this is a hostile takeover authority angle? And I'm going to be honest, though. I really hope this isn't a hostile authority angle, because this does feel so much like 2010 TNA all the way up to 2014. Even 15, 16, they were still doing that. Not really 16, but 15, where it was always somebody fighting for the company, like MVP got the power one time, and then I forgot they was doing that in 2017 and shit. What's the nigga name? What's the dude name? The Smashing Pumpkins singer. He was doing a authority figure thing, and it's just they were just over the top authority figure angles all the fucking time. It's like, I just hope AEW don't go that route. Give us something a little different, not a authority figure. And the way to use Shane, I don't know if Shane coming in as an authority figure is a good idea, because it's been done so many times. So, am I saying bring Shane McMahon in as a wrestler? Hell no. Please no. No, no, no. Keep him far away from the ring. In AEW, he's going to fucking die. You shit me? He can't keep up with them. He cannot keep up with their hardcore level. Can you imagine Darby and Shane McMahon? No, bro. He will not keep up with no fucking Darby. At all. The shit they do at AEW is, what? That's one thing AEW don't get a lot of credit for. You talking about hardcore. These dudes be doing some wild extreme shit. I wouldn't even want Shane McMahon in the middle of that. For his own safety, bro. We see what happened to him at WrestleMania. He could even do a simple frog leap. Something like that. He did something and he tore a quad or some shit, bro. Like, no, man. Stay your ass out the ring. You ain't wrestling built. You ain't built for this shit no more. But should he be on camera? Hell yeah, you should have him on camera. You got to think about the impact. You got to think about what this really does for the industry. This is crazy that McMahon is possibly going to be on enemy turf for the first time in I don't know how many years. 60 years plus since they started this shit. We ain't never had a McMahon being on the other side of anything, bro. Never. Never had it. So if Shane McMahon show up, bro, it's just like when Eric Bischoff showed up on Monday Night Raw. Nobody at that time, I'm sure, nobody, definitely you grew up in that time, nobody thought Eric Bischoff would ever be on WWE programming. You wouldn't think that would happen. You didn't think that would happen. And I'm sure with ECW, nobody thought they would see Paul Heyman walking through WWE programming. You didn't think that type of shit would happen. But a McMahon is far from the thought because that's just something that's just like, that don't even seem right or real. Like, that just seemed way too far fetched. Way too far fetched to see a McMahon on enemy turf. A McMahon on the outside of a McMahon business. Whether whether Triple H is in charge or not, that's McMahon's business, period. We all know that. Whether Triple H is in charge, his team, Nick Khan, all of them in charge, cool, but we know who built this shit. No matter what. It's Vince, the McMahon family will always be number one in the WWE history books, period. It don't matter what anybody say. No matter what happens. It don't matter if Vince McMahon is guilty or not. His name will always have something to do with wrestling in general. Period. It will never go away. He's the godfather of this shit. So to see his son possibly on enemy's turf is fucking wild, bro. But I think bringing him in an authority figure, I don't think that's a good idea because it's been done so many times. And then, like I said, I do not want AEW to feel like 2010 TNA, where every fucking year there was some new authority angle every other year. 2010, 2011, 2012, 2014, 13. It was every year. It was always some new. It was always some hostile takeover. Aces and Eights. They found a way to take over power. The Immortal, then fucking, like I said, MVP, the Beatdown Clan, they found a way to take over power and all this other shit. It was always a power struggle. It's been done too many times. And then Shane McMahon has his own share of being in power struggle angles forever. I don't think that's a good way to bring him in. I think it could be all linked that he could. What if he's a part of the elite? That right there would automatically make the elite the hottest team in the game right now. Because you have a McMahon with them. You have Vince McMahon's only son with the elite is nuts if that's the case. Because Shane McMahon should be a heel. He should not be a face. Shane McMahon is cringe when he's face. He's trying to be a good guy too hard when he's face. I think he should be a heel. And either he's with the elite or if he formed his own team. I don't think it should be a power struggle, though. It should be basically they already plant the seeds of there's some type of invasion, there's some type of power struggle in the play. Okay, so since we're going to go with that, let's find a way to switch up how power struggle storylines always go. Let's do something a little bit different. It's not taking over Tony Khan's power or nothing like that. I mean, I don't even know I don't really know what to say because there's so many things, there's so many ways this can go. This could go nowhere. This could just be Moxley forming a new team. It might not have. What if it has nothing to do with Shane McMahon? But it wouldn't make sense for Shane McMahon to have nothing to do with this at all, though. But then again, it could. I don't even know. So I could try to think of this and think of that. Shane McMahon probably with the elite. The elite having something to do with this, maybe. Moxley could be Sting warning all of us, just like Sting did in 2010 about the Immortal. He warning everybody and starting a freedom fighters type of team. And everybody else is blind what's going on. And like Shane McMahon, I don't know, man. Maybe a power struggle storyline might just be the best way to bring him in. I don't know at this point. I really don't know. We already seen the pictures of Shane and Tony Khan talking. So I don't know. I really don't know, man. And I don't want to say anything foolish and just way out the way. But I'm going to say this. What if Shane McMahon, put it like this, what if Shane McMahon is like his storyline is, it feels like a power struggle storyline. Okay, so what if he bought half of the company and like he took over Dynamite, and but Tony Khan got to do Collision or something. I don't know. It's like it's so many things you can do with this. But what do y'all think? Comment, dislike, like, share, all that other good shit. We out, man. I don't really even know what else to say. That's my thoughts on the whole Vince McMahon Tony Khan situation.